Hello, come on. Focus. Focus. Why aren't you focusing? Focus, focus. Thank you. That's better. Good evening, everybody. Sorry about the focus right there. Don't know quite what happened, but there we go. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is the 11th of November. And we are into a TCSRL race, the XCC Championship. It's going to be round 2. I believe we're at Suzuka, and I say I believe because I am all over the place at the moment with regards to timings and everything else. For the minute, I really don't know whether I am coming or going, if I'm perfectly honest. We can see Welsh Boy is in the chat. Thank you ever so much for jumping in. I'm just looking to see if Greg or Hulky or anybody has got a room open. It doesn't look like they do at the moment. I can see that Galacticor has got a Power 2.5 room up. TCSRL, that is the RCC Championship, which is the one that they're running on a Tuesday before the one I'm in. And then, thank you. Joe's just bought me a cup of tea, which I forgot all about yesterday, apparently. Did drink it, I just forgot she bought it in. Thank you very much.
And accused me of not making you one.
I know, but thank you. I shall grab that a little bit later. I can see that Rachel's running a lobby as well at the moment. Can't join any of those for the minute because they are not what we need to do. So, yeah, what I might do then is open up a, I don't believe that I have kept the parameters, or don't even think I've got the parameters. That's the GR3. That isn't the one that I need. That was for the one the other day. And let me just double check the Discord. Just keeping an eye out for the moment. Let's see if anybody does open one up that we can jump into. Obviously, Rita won't be opening up one because she's racing at the moment. And I am, like I said, totally all over the place at the moment. So link to TCSRL website. We'll go and grab. I mean, this just goes to show how much practicing I've been doing, which is absolutely zilch, nothing, nada. Suzuka circuit full course today. So I'm pretty sure I'm looking up the right thing. I hope I'm looking up the right thing. If I'm not, I'm going to look a bit of a numpty. Well, I'm going to look a bit of a numpty anyway, because I don't know which car to race. I don't know what strategy or anything else. And for those of you that watched me last week, well, the strategy was bad, to say the least, because I didn't pit when everybody else pitted. And then that meant that I was in deep trouble. Because the strategy was completely out. Right, we've not got anybody else going into there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump out of there. I'm going to hop into a Sophie race at Suzuka and just see what we can do. Cars, it's difficult to know whether to go for the in the category of the GR4. Don't know whether to go for the Vantage. I struggle with. The Tenza was awful. The 4C was pretty good. And the other car that has been suggested to me, there's a few been suggested. The Cayman's been suggested. The McLaren's been suggested. The Swiss Sport's been suggested. And the Megane is another one that has been suggested to me. I just want to get out in the Megane and just see what that one is like. Very quickly. Let's just start this race and see how we go. The other thing I need to do very quickly, which I haven't done, totally unorganized today. Oh, totally unorganized I am. Sorry about coming across the camera. Let me just, because I'm going to be in headphones today, because that way I tuck the chat headphone underneath this one, so that I can hear both the gameplay and the chat room, because I'm going to need to be in the chat room when when I join Rita's room. It looks like we're struggling with focus on the camera a little bit today. Let's just recalibrate that. And then we are back. It's cool. Let's just go for the racing soft tyres. And let's get out there and see what we can do. Grenster, good evening. If anybody knows that Hulky's got a room up, or Greg, or anybody else, let me know. At the moment, like I said, I still don't know which car to use. Get around these. Okay, I shall watch the curbs. One of the things I've got to do is get that traction control off. I must remember to change that. So turn 8. Which one's turn 8? Is this one turn 8? I think I got through the traffic better in the 4C. If I'm honest, yesterday, or whenever it was I was doing the practice. I only did a few laps. Thank you, AI. Whoa. Got the Jaguar on the outside of me at the moment. Just give him some room. Get underneath the McLaren. At the moment, I'm liking the way that 4C feels compared to this. I have to say. Although that felt okay through there. Hello, Brandon. Thank you for popping in, saying hello. I think I prefer the 4C at the moment. That's a 2:12.6. Running out of time here. Lively into there. I just want to check something very quickly. Very quickly. What was I doing yesterday? We were chasing 212s. Okay. Very interesting. It's so don't know which way to go at the moment. So 2:12.6. Which brings us to the end. Wrap the credits. Why is my computer doing that? Why, oh why is that doing that? Should be a bit better. Okay. Okay, so we've got a Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So 212.6. 212.6. Somebody remember 212.6 for me, please. 212.6. Two 12.6. That McGann looks quick. Well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm more interested in what I can do. I thought it was the same settings as the last one. I might be wrong. In fact, I think I am wrong. I am running out of time now. Seriously running out of time. Come on! Whew. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So I need a 121 I'm looking for. Gotta fight my way through these guys. got a full grid. Panicking a little bit because of not knowing what car. I do like the way this thing feels though. We'll have a look and see what the other guys are running, but for the moment I'm thinking, oh, I'm so undecided between the two. Really got to get myself sorted out. I'm not going to be able to carry that on. Yay. Okay, Rita's room is up. So I need to dive into the room now. And that is going to be me done as far as... Oh, I don't know which way to go. I really don't. This is going to be a real stab it and see job. I'm just going to have to suck it and see. I really am. Dear. Talk about lack of prep. Not the way to go. Right. Good evening, everybody. Hiya, how you doing, everybody? Hi, Greg. The BRC was great. This one was horrible. Can't imagine why I'm saying that. Oh, well. GR4s. Oh, Greg's gone with the McLaren. Okay. Oh, crikey. Italia. 26. Oh, man. Yeah, I just don't know what to go with. I don't know whether to go with the Megane or the 4C. Oh, I wish. Both of those. Oh, all of those you're suggesting are horrible. And why should I go with the Jag? Oh, fiddlesticks. Apparently the Jaguar. You were trying to convince Mitch, as in Mitch Morgan, to do it. No. Never. Not in a million years. I will. I'll let you decide whether that is never to the car or never to the friend. It's one or t'other. I'm not saying which. I'm undecided between the 4C and the McGann, but none of you have gone for either of those, which has really thrown me. Well, my choice was the Honda NSX GR2, but apparently we're not allowed that. Yeah. Whoa. I heard anybody taking the Jaguar is minus 25 points for this race. Anybody taking the Jaguar is minus 25 points. That's what Rita told me earlier on. They just don't know me, do they? Apparently anybody in the 4C gets a 25-second head start as well. It's really mixed up, this one. Please tell me that was a Group 3 car that just went by me. Which... What do we think, Renster? They're all trying to put me off. And they're doing a good job too. Oh, so we don't have to pit them. Oh, we'll see what happens. I'll go with the 4C and just see what happens. Right, guys, if I am lucky enough to hit the front, don't do the same as me under a caution. That's your advice tonight. Yeah. If I'm up the front and there's a caution, do the opposite to whatever I do with regards to the pit. Good luck, everybody. Where are all the GR3s? I'm going to get all the GR3s are going to catch me on my hot lap. That's going to be a pain. Oh, yes, please. Already? What cars are you in for the tyres to have gone? Sorry to the BMW behind me. we've gone on the timer in my lobbies, it's worked quite well. Because everybody can see it ticking down then. Sorry, Rita. Well done, Greg, Holkey and Danny. Is Sergeant Chaos racing with us tonight? Oh, he's not. I feature Hippie, Sergeant Chaos, and Kato quite heavily in my next video. I'm saying nothing more than that. Just jump to the bit at the end of the video. Oh yes, absolutely. If you jump to the bloopery bit at the end where the good overtakes, the crashes, and the caution. Oh, I've seen the footage. Oh, good luck, everybody. Let's have a good race. No cautions, please. No cautions. Rita, how long did the cautions last for? Yeah. Now, when do we go green to the finish? 10 minutes to the end, yeah? Okay. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Don't know what to do. Ready. Good luck, everyone. Oh no. Solo, solo. I would concur with that. no, it's off. Followed you off there, Rita. I didn't hit you, Rita, but I followed you off there. Give me a push! Give me a push! Come back! Give me a push! Left hand side, mate, left hand side. It's been rearranging all of the distance markers. Oh my god, I got them to the left, to the right. Ah! Annoyingly, nobody's given me a bump yet. What's going on? I thought they were all my friends, obviously not. Nobody loves me, everybody hates me, somebody throw me a bone. That's it, Woods, you hold them up, mate. Go on, keep going. Loving it. Tell you what, Woods, you're doing better than me without force feedback. I am a nightmare without it. I know. Believe me, I know how hard it is. I normally give up. It's just, I find it too hard. You're going well. Yeah, but that gets really hard. You can't feel it slide, you can't feel it grip. Yeah. Where are all the cautions? Oh no. Uh. Should get 3 seconds, I would have thought, yes. I know, Grenster, I'm just panicking a little bit here at the moment. Well, that's really interesting because I went in the wrong pit entry and didn't get a penalty. Well, it does seem to be that way. The thing is, it was easier for me because I'd spun right in front of the pit lane. Have to start preparing for these races rather than just jumping into them. Yeah, well, my other half smashed a car up on Friday, so I've been taking her into work this week. So I've lost 3 hours a day driving backwards and forwards. So yeah, I'm behind with everything at the minute. No excuse, but just haven't been able to get on and practice. Oh, absolutely. That's a good one though, isn't it? Mrs. smashed a car up. Out in the book, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, it is. She basically hit a post in the car park and bent the bumper, front wing, a few other bits and bobs. Done it quite nicely. Dented her pride more than anything, I think. She certainly drives better than I am tonight, I'll tell you that much. It's really annoying. I'm driving better on the mediums than I am on the softs. What's going on? So last week I didn't want a penalty. This week a caution. This week I did. This is not going my way. My luck will change. Beware. Again, are you lapping people? That must... If it's a tiny toy-like car, it's probably me. I did a one stop. Could probably have done it on a no stop if I'd practiced it and known what I was doing. But I went safe. Okay, lag, I've got blue flags now. Oh no. I usually love spoon, but I was watching you and went wide. Yeah, I can imagine. I tend to find that it's when I've gone across the grass or something, and my theory is that there's a lot of information going through it and it drops it. Like it gets so it's like it gets overloaded. I'm not saying it is that, but every time I've lost it, I've been in amongst a load of cars or more, where I've gone off track and I'm in the dirt or the grass or something, and the wheel's going crazy. I've lost it on the rally races sometimes too. Oh, I have a couple of times. Annoying, it always goes usually when I'm having a decent race as well. But I think that's the cynic in me. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I've done it. Oh no, this is one of those write-off races for me. I really need to practice. So I'm hopeless of just jumping into a race without prep. Yeah. No, tyres are good. I need to practice a track before I get on it and race. I'm not very good at just jumping in and racing, I'm afraid. I usually do all right around here, but... Oh, it worked. Not that I've noticed. I'll watch for the next time it happens, but not that I've noticed before. But one of the things I have noticed, I have to completely reset my PlayStation to get it back. You have to turn it completely off and turn it back on. Just unplugging it. Yeah, I need to go in a minute, but I've played ACC, never, ever, 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 ever had a dropout. And I've also played F1 and never had a dropout either. It's only Gran Turismo that I've lost force feedback on. If that makes any difference. If that, you know, it just seems weird. And I've done, I've done millions more hours in Gran Turismo than I have on ACC, but I've done a good number of races in ACC and never, ever, ever, ever had a problem. The only firmware update I did was the one when I bought it, and I bought it 18 months, 2 years ago. So I don't know exactly when I bought it. I'd have to look back on my channel, but I've had it a long old while, and I race with it probably a good 3 to 5 hours Monday to Friday, and the occasional couple of hours over the weekend. So it gets a lot of use. I think an update is probably worthwhile. The other thing that I do as well that Logitech said to me a long old while ago was to make sure that you hoover it out every week, and that's one of the things I do. I take the wheel off and I hoover it back and front every single week. So I don't know if that might help. Right, I need to make a move, guys. Thanks ever so much for this evening. Catch you very soon. Take care. Good luck in your next race. Bye. Right, I am with you guys now. Sorry about that. We were just talking about Logitech. One of the guys had a dropout during the race on his Logitech wheel Woots that I was chasing. And, oh man alive. I tell you, one of the things that has taught me, I need to prep for races. I am not the sort of racer that can just jump into a race and just do it. I need to know ahead of time in my mind what the strategy is, and if I'd done more running in that 4C, I would have known that the mediums were almost as quick, if not quicker, than the softs, and they would have gone the full distance, and the fuel would have lasted as well, that I didn't need to stop. But I've just not had a chance in the last week or so to run a practice on that. So I am gutted that it went that way. Grensto, I appreciate you saying that others plan for you. I hear what you're saying, but you know, in my mind, I need to run those races myself and absolutely know in my mind what I'm doing. And as you guys, for those of you that logged on earlier, I was flipping between the Megane and the 4C and which one was which. Then when I saw that Rita was in the 4C, I thought, good, I've got a good car choice here. But just didn't know about the strategy. The strategy was just, what do I do? Do I go racing softs? Do I go racing mediums? Can I get to the end? Rita said you wouldn't get to the end on fuel, so I thought, okay, it's just there on the side of caution. We went with the softs, we did quite well, but then we had, what, 2-3 spins. I did go traction control 1 rather than traction control 2. Now, I went traction control 2 for a couple of races recently where I was dropping the cars. I don't know why, but I've gone back to spinning an awful lot. So I did drop back to TCS2 and I wasn't spinning the cars. It was great. I was getting on okay. And I want to get back to TCS1 because in the PSR TCSRL race that we did on Friday, I did feel that the TCS was holding me back a little bit, and when I did a test going back to traction control 1, my lap times were significantly quicker than running with traction control 2. So at the moment I'm trying desperately hard to get back to traction control 1, and just talking about that, what I need to do is just check my settings. Let's just come out here and make sure that I did adjust those. Yeah, I want to get back to traction control 1. It does mean I'm going to drop it. I'm going to spin. Just, it's something I've got to work with. It's something that I've got to work with. Anyway, we can write off, I think it's 3 races in this series. So I think I'm on a write-off on 2 at the moment. So I'm running out of, seriously running out of races that I can write off. I can only afford to get 1 more wrong now. So I think what I need to do is to get back into practicing for the races. And yeah, at the moment I'm running a TCSRL race on Tuesday, Hulky on Wednesday, and then TCSRL on Thursday. And as somebody said to me a little while ago, maybe you just want to do 1 competition race and concentrate on it, build your confidence, work on it. And I think there is probably some truth in that, but I also want to support my friends in their lobbies, in their championships. So again, it's like, oh crumbs, what do? Do I use the lobbies to practice? You know, that's the other thing I could do, is just run those races during the week. Drac, I've not even looked at it, mate, because I'm so far behind with bits and pieces at home right now. As you've just heard, I'm struggling just to practice the championship races, so the nations I'm probably going to leave well alone, if I'm honest. You also mentioned earlier on about putting the party chat onto the stream. The guys have asked, pretty sure the guys asked not to be broadcast. Some of them didn't want to be broadcast, so that's one of the reasons why I'm not broadcasting the party chat on for the TCSRL races. I am respecting their wishes, so right, the party chat is not going to be on there. Right, where are we? It's 10 past. Let's just see where we're at. Only 4 of us in at the moment, but there will be people obviously racing. So I am going to get this one underway. I'm going to go at 15:15 on this one. Drag, yeah, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's my life. It's nothing to do with, you know, you guys and stuff. And I tried to get away doing this, but the build has gone wrong downstairs because the building regs people came in and told us that we've got to do a whole load of stuff that we didn't know about. So that project is now stalled. The cost of that is going up and up and up. Joe's obviously had an accident. 3 lots plus streaming. Oh, it's just an awful lot going on at the moment. Oh, crashed again there. Did that a moment ago. Same corner. Yeah, I mean, just maybe I've just got to rethink things a little bit. You know, maybe in the lobbies I throw in the championship races, so I race with you for practice. Maybe that is the route I need to go. Yeah, we've punched a hole in the hallway wall downstairs into the garage, and we're turning it into a utility room. And initially, when we consulted people, including the builder, and he's done several of these recently. One 6 months ago over at Market Harborough, which is not where I live. It's just up the road. Let's come around here. It didn't need as much planning permission as we apparently need on ours. The building regs have been tightened up apparently, and now if you're turning it into a utility room, your utility rooms are now covered, so you've got to have U ratings for the floor, walls and ceiling. We've got to have an extractor fan in there. We've got to have electric signed off, plumbing has got to be signed off. The partition wall that we've put in has got to be fireproof plaster on both sides and coming up to a certain level. The insulation in there has got to be double what was in the wall for the house. The wall that we put in because the floor is flat into the house, we've now got to raise that, and we've got to put a fluid barrier in underneath the wall. So yeah, a whole load of stuff has been thrown at us, if you can imagine. So it's all a bit of a flap at the moment, and I'm not going to lie, it's just, it's a pain. It's a pain, I tell you. But there we go. There we go. I come into these races to relax and have some fun. So bottle all that stuff, stick it in a jar, chuck it in the corner. That's what I say. That is what I say. I mean, Joe's car's going to be a couple of weeks before we get that back as well, although she did pick up a hire car today, so that will make life a little bit easier, I hope. Right. Just under a minute. We got Grenster, Welsh Boy, Richard and me. Just the four of us in this one. Quiet night. Quiet on the stream. Quiet in the lobby. Maybe somebody's telling me something. Maybe somebody is telling me something. Who knows? Oh, I just got a quick message I need to reply to. Bear with me a second. What? Oh. Okay. Right, let's just got some stuff going on at the moment as well. Oh, it's proving to be one of them days today. Richard, if you haven't got the car for the second race, I don't know what the car for the second race is, but if we've only got a few, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. What is it? Oh, the Honda RA272. All right, let's ooh, let's go. Let's go. No, it was last week. I'm trying to think of another car that you could go in, or the four of us just choose a different car. I don't mind. It's we've only got a few of us racing. We'll see what happens. I might get the three of you to suggest another car. Just look at the Welsh boy's car. It looks like it's got a convertible version. Assuming that's livery. God, this thing is all over the shop. Again. I wish I could go for a podium. Not against these guys. Not against these guys. Oh, they're too quick. They are way too quick. Oh. All right. So I just saved the replay. I'll share it as I always do. Very, very, very quickly. And then the guys that are in the room, do you want to go? Do you want to stay friends? Do you want to swap out the car? Your result there, Welsh Boy was your winner with a 49.886. Richard Sauce in second with a 49.398. Grenster in third with a 49.232. And I got fourth with a 50.537. So a little bit slower. But your top three, Welsh Boy, Richard Sauce and Grenster in that one. Yeah, this is going to be the dodgy one. I don't know who's going to have this car on this one. We could do a public GR one. I really don't mind. Let me know what you want to do. I am so easy today. I don't feel like I can race for toffee tonight. Let's see what they say. Gransters either. Richard is talking about a public GR race. Should we go public? Let's open up a public one. Let's open up a public room. And we'll open up a new one. Do a practice and race. 5 laps. That'll be fine. Oh, let's right, so we're going. This is going to be public. Hopefully it's public. Right, so this is GR3's Weird Traction Control 1. This is going to be a challenge for me. Ugh. Crikey, the track limits I am going to get are crazy. Let's try that again. Three minutes till we're going. 3 minutes. It should be on what I normally have, Brack. But I was well over on all of those instances. Right, remember what Dan said about keeping the radar in. Using that radar for these track limits. It's past, it's time to go. Right, so we've got Grenster, Wills Racing, Welsh Boy, Richard Source, me, Bernardo, Idrovo, and Benny. So let's go with this one. We've got Viper, Lancia, Nismo, Italia, GT, the Z4, 458 Italia, so two of them. Three, so we've got three Ferraris. Okay. Cool. Yes, I know I need to stop focusing on chat. Did I say Lancer? I meant Lancer. I don't know what I'm saying tonight. As you guys probably noticed, my mind's not on it tonight. Ugh. Hopefully Wills will catch up. Not to crash. Oh, Grenster's gone round. I managed to keep the wheel on there. Didn't. Ugh. I've forgotten we need to be a little bit elbows out in these races in the nicest possible way, but whilst also trying to maintain PSR standards. Jehovah, shot that. Ugh. Thankfully I didn't get a penalty because I think I got a thump on the way through there, so game was kind and thought no, he didn't overshoot that one on his own. At least we haven't dropped it yet. Oh, that was a bit hard. Oh, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. Gotta learn to get my elbows out a little bit. I'm only going to save, I'm not going to share. So Richard was your winner with a 130.3. Welsh Boy in second with a 131.135. Wills Racing in the Lancer Evolution, a 129.749. Bernardo in fourth. I got fifth. Benny sixth. And Grenster in seventh. Your top three, Richard, Welsh Boy, and Wills. Oh, that was hard. Hard, that one. Right, I guess what we ought to do is we'll stay with the GRs, and now we just need to think about what we're going to run with. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Blah, blah, blah. Whew. Nowhere. The thing is, I don't see what the difference is really. We got loads of people. We've got 13 people in. I'll put it down to 1 and 1, so it's as it should be in real life. Just normal tyre wear rather than 2 and 2. Mechanical damage is light. Slipstream is real. Boost is off. Bop is on. That's all fine. Let's do that. Well, I would if I could, but it won't let me. It won't let me. There we go. Guys, if you in the chat want to suggest a combo, then please suggest it. Please shout out a combo if you'd like me to run it. Right. I think it's failed, the room. This is not my night tonight, is it? It's died, hasn't it? It's died, Jim. You ever had one of those nights where you just should give up and just go to bed? I really feel like it's one of them. I couldn't get the TCSRL race right. Oh, just... Let's just try it again. Okay, when are we going? GR3 at Spa. Sounds an interesting one. Shout that one out in a minute. the end of this one. Thank you, RL9010. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Okay, right, we've got 10 runners. Well, possibly 10. We've got 9.5 at the moment. Grenster, Wills, Mad Mikey, Welsh Boy, Richard Sauce, D-Locks, me, Kinky Dread, Tertio, or Tertio. Not sure how to pronounce that, but never mind. And Musta, who's just joining at the moment. Let's just see what we get. So we've got Grenster, Wills, Mad Mikey, Welsh Boy, Richard, me, D-Locks, know all of those guys. And the 3 at the back end of the pack, I do not know. Let's just get the Frenchman to tick in, please. And then we will go. Mix of cars again. We've got the Jaguar F-Type, the Cayman, the G70, 3 of them. The SLS AMG, another G70. Aston Martin and the WRX. So we've got a few there. And I'm going to go now. I'm not waiting anymore. I said 10-2, I believe. Let me just double check. I did say 10-2, so we will get off this, get this one going. Right. See how we go. Quite well down the order. I think I'm going to be starting quite low. We'll just see how things go. Oh, put me second. Let's see what we can do. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are go at Michelin. Mikey got a great start on the inside of me. Really fast racers here. I'm going to have to really concentrate. We don't see Mad Mikey much. When he was racing with us in ACC, he was monstering every race. So quick, Welsh boy, one of our quick PSR racers, as we know. I've got Richard behind me, who's quick too. Oh, could have put a wheel over the line there. Just had to back out of that so we didn't get a penalty. Thankfully, it looks like that might just have worked. Very lazy with my gear changes tonight. Off. Big old slide there. Almost crashed. Did we not get a penalty for that? I don't know. Come on. Breathe. Oh, oh, that was tough. Once we got out in front, just in case of just trying to keep it going. Oh, tough between Mad Mikey and Richard and Welsh. Unfortunately, Mad Mikey put it off the track. Otherwise, I was really looking forward to having a race with those guys. Not often I can race up the front with people in PSR lobbies. But that was, yeah, that was tough but fun. Tough but fun. That's the problem when we're running in public lobbies. You've got to watch for some of the other guys, especially when they are D&E rank racers. Team race bonus 2. Oh, that was a fun race. So your result, me out in front with a 126.4, Richard Source in second with a 126.3, Welsh Boy in third with a 126.9, D-Locks in fourth, Wheels Racing in fifth, Grenster in 6th. Mad Mikey, I told you he was quick. A 1:26.078 and the fastest lap. Kinky Dread in 8th, and Tertayo decided to rage quit on that one. But Mitch Morgan, Richard Sauce and Welsh Boy, you're 1, 2, 3. Woo! That was something else. Right, I did see Spa. We'll do 4 course. We're going to go 6 laps around this one. I'm going to mix this up a little bit. GR3, so you know I'm going to spin off at some point. You just know I'm going to lose it. Unfortunately, as I said, on a public room, you've got to be a little bit careful. You've got to be a little bit more observant, a little bit more careful through the corners, watching for people that are going to be coming in a bit late, coming in a bit hot. And yeah, just got to watch your P's and Q's, as it were. Come on, please work. There we go. There we go. Right, change car, I guess. Oh, I don't know what car to go with. I'm going to have a look and see. What car do you think I could go with, guys? Can't be more observant if someone doesn't brake. Well, that's very true. That's very true. I was just saying in general, in these lobbies, when we are racing with anybody and everybody of all different levels, it's a case of having to keep an eye on what is going on and just try and dodge the silliness. It's not quite as ooh, interesting. Not quite as clean as our normal lobby races. I don't know what to go with. I guess it ought to be this one, shouldn't it, really? We have the wet tyres just in case. And we're going to be going at 10 past. So at the moment, we've got Gone 89, Wheels Racing, Mad Mikey, Deluxe, Flaring Aces. That's a cool name, isn't it? Welsh Boy. Bugs, Deluxe. Things are jumping around a little bit. Javi, Kinky Dread, Grenster, Zuni, Javi, Bugs. We got some good names in here. Good names in here. Philip, good evening. Good evening. 650s GT315. Oh, the McLaren would be good. Would be good. Would be good. Oh, 16 in this one. So we've got Gone 89, Grenster, Wheels Racing, Mad Mikey, Welsh Boy, Deluxe, Flaring Aces, Bugs, Zuni, me, Javi, Sarah, Kinky Dread, Dot, Saducky, and Muster is still not racing. Let's just get out there. I think, did I say 10 past? Yes, I did. Let's just get out on track for a second. I've just got a lap or two, probably one lap I can do. You're in a GR3 now, Mitchell. Race it like a GR3. Don't jump on that accelerator like a GR4. Guy behind is quick. Oh. Accelerator in gently. And don't go on the Astro. 5 minutes to run, so you should get another lap or two in. Oh, Kobe's in. Right, we've got a couple of minutes and then we'll go in. Should be able to just bring this one round. Heinsberger, good evening. Everybody's jumping in now. A lot of people jump that curb at the end there, but don't like going over that green bit. It always finds it unsettles the car for me. Right, who have we got then? So we've got Jack Kobe, Heinsberger, Gon, Grenster, Wheels, Mad Mikey, Welsh Boy, D-Locks, Flaring Aces, Bugs, Zuni, me, Javi, Sarah, Kinky Dread, and Dot, and Wheels Racing. Just possibly changing a car or just getting themselves sorted out. But we are going to be going racing at 10 past the hour. 10 past the hour, we are going racing, guys. Let's get into this one and see what we can do. Full complement of racers. We've got random weather on as well. Anything could happen in this, although it's only a 6-lap race, so unlikely to be any rain, I would think. But who knows around here? The Ardennes Forest is a surprise at the best of times, and the weather can just come in and change very, very quickly. very nasty and leave us with a two-sided track where you've got wet on one side and dry on the other side of the track. Can be a real challenge. Sarah's just saying start. I am starting in a moment. As I said, I'm starting at 10 past. So 22:09 is at the moment, 22:10 on my computer. We are off, bang on time. Let's see how we go. There's a lot of A pluses in here. Holy schmoly, look at this. I've just looked. It's all A and A plus. What has just happened in here? Holy banana cakes. I'm going to be out of my depths on this one, I think, greatly. What we got? We've got a B and a C at the back there, but most of them are A and A pluses. This is going to be a race and a half, this one. Whoa, we got a big old lag going on there. Whoa. Somebody lagging really big time. It's going to be a penalty for me. Get into this. Don't think so. They're going away from me. Come on. Almost, boy. Some tracks here now. It's all possible. Oh no, we're off. Oh, we're off again. The Welsh boy catching me at the moment. I can do to keep him behind 2 laps. I've a funny feeling the answer to that question will be no. We'll go for it anyway. Comes. Break a little bit early into this one. Boys 0.89 now, catching. Oh, I won't be shot. And a reset. Oh no. Good evening, Ollie. How you doing, mate? I used to remember having some great races with Mad Mikey and ACC until I crashed. I was always the one that used to bin it. Like now. We got yellows up. No, off again. Just pushing my brake in just a little bit too late into some of these corners. One as well. Mikey just serving his penalty, but they're so far down the road, these guys. It's not going to make any difference to me. Oh no! Somebody going off there big time. Who on earth was that? Was that Mikey? Oh, how's the evening been? Pretty lousy. I spun 3 times in the TCSRL race. Really bad. Got the strategy all wrong. The car was good, but wrong tyres, wrong strategy. Grenster was calling out the fuel stop and I read it wrong. I thought there was 14 laps after the pit, but it was 14 laps total. So I put too much fuel in, and it just goes to show that, oh, excuse me, what I need to do is to prepare more before the race. I didn't prepare at all for that one. I've just not had time. Just not had time. I'm enjoying the series. I'm enjoying racing the series, but I do need to find some time to practice. If I'm going to enter into these league races, you've got to put time in. You've got to. Really do. Really do. So, Jack Kobe was the winner. He was last at one point. A 2:17.229 with a 1 second penalty. Grenster 1 second behind, 1.35 behind, with a 2:18.690 in second. Heinsberger in third with a 2:18.996. Javi in fourth, Bugs in fifth, Wills in sixth, Zuni seventh, Delox in eighth, Welsh Boy in ninth, Flaring Aces in 10th. I got 11th. Dot 12th, Kinky Dread in 13th, and then Sarah, Gone, and were DNFs. And Mad Mikey, I don't know what happened at the end there, just struggled. And Jack Kobe, Grenster, and Heinsberger were your top 3 in that one. Right, I am going to head off to no, don't do that one. What do I want to do? I'll do something a little bit different, something we haven't done in a while, like this one. I think this one will be good. Take it back down to 5. And how are we doing for time? I've got half an hour, so that'll be fine. And so this race is going to be starting at past. Getting into this one really quickly because we've got quite a few people in here.
When you come to bed, can you unplug my phone?
Yeah, where is it? Okay, yeah, we'll do. All right. Mad Mikey, Jack is in another lead. Jack is definitely in another league. He really is. Right, I'm going to stick with the same car, I think. And we're going to be going at half past. So I won't get any time to practice on this one. So we've got Jack Kobe's gone in the Viper. Wills is in the Endurance. Delox is in the AMG. We've got Team Clio Racing in the Endurance. Oh, it's jumping around a little bit at the moment. Welsh Boys in the Sprint. Delox is in the AMG. Team Clio in the Endurance. Flaring Aces in the Endurance. There's a few Endurances in here. Bugs is in the Jaguar F-Type. Javi's in the Nismo. Rocky's in the Viper. So we've got a couple of Vipers, a few BMW M6s. Interesting to see the different cars that are coming in. 15 at the moment, and I'm going to be getting this one going at half past. So we've got just under a minute for people to jump in. Matt Mikey saying you should have more one-mate races. Makes it more even for everyone. I agree. The problem with the one-mate races is it's very difficult to administer those in a public lobby, which is why I normally just go flat GR. I love the lobby races that we do because we very often do one-mate racing. I think it was all one-mate last night, and it was stunning racing. Absolutely loved it. But it's just very difficult because you've got to go through here and tell everybody to jump into whatever car you want. So it does become quite quite difficult. Jack Kobe got called a cheat this week. Really? Really? Honestly? Where are we? Got nobody. Oh, Wally, I've seen the livery. It's yeah, I've seen that one before. It's a special person livery. Yes, seen it before. It's good. It's good. I think you should race with that livery tomorrow. Right, let's get going. So we are on 31. I said we were going to go at 30, didn't I? So let's go. Look at that, 12th, right down the bottom. Oh. Yeah, Riley, I've seen it. I've seen it. It's got like cartoons for you and Rita on the side, and then special people or so, I can't remember what it is now, but something on the side. Yeah, I've seen it. I think I saw it in the Discord, if I'm not mistaken. Not 100% sure. We'll see. Right, we're starting 12th. Yeah, right down the back. I don't seem to be able to race for toffee today. Really struggling. Whoa! Ugh. We got cars everywhere. Rocky came in there like a cannonball, I think. That was Rocky behind. I've just gone in a bit hot there. Sorry, Javi. My bad. I had to get that place back because I completely took him out there. Rocky got pushed, I thought as much. Always difficult. That's why you should always watch the replay. Because you never know what's happening. Somebody goes pummeling in like that and you think, oh, somebody's gone really deep and missed their braking point. And no, sometimes it's just that somebody got hit from behind. I clobbered Javi, for instance. Ugh. Too deep. Oh! I think I just got walloped. Is that wheels? Where is he? Let's just wait for him. That's all right, Jack. We can take care of that in a minute. If he doesn't want to race, we'll just kick him out. It's fine. Right, come on, Wills. Let's go. The auto drive that killed me because he was on auto drive and I ran into the back and he was going so slow, and then somebody ran into the back of me. That's what's killed us. I think Will stopped as well, probably because of the hit. This is why I don't like people doing auto drive in our races. It just catch people out. Really spoil a good race. Ugh. Keep going, Wills. he's pinned it too. Oh, crikey. Used to love this track. Now I can't race it for Toffee. Over on the blue bit. Brake on the 100. Rotated in second, pick up the inside of the curb. You meet board on that one. Well, I've got wheels on the inside though. Gotta be careful. Woo. Right, I'm going to do one more. Last one. So we'll just save that one. Your result, Heinsberg was the winner, 142.832. Grenster in second with a 143.763. Nobody in third with a 142.789. Followed up by Delox in fourth, Bugs in fifth. Team Cleo Racing in sixth, Flaring Aces in seventh. Welsh Boy in eighth, Ollie ninth, Kinky Dread in 10th, Wheels Racing 11th. I got 12th, Jacoby 13th, Javi and Rocky both DNF'd. Heinsberger, Grenster and Nobody were your 1, 2, 3. And I am going to go for one more, which is going to be, we got to do it, haven't we? I might do actually, just for a laugh. Right, okay, so who we got in this one? We're going to be going very, 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 very soon. We've got Jacoby, Heinsberger, Grenster, Wheels Racing, Welsh Boy, Nobody, D-Locks, Team Cleo Racing, Bugs, Pony Boy, Ollie, me, Trigger, and Kinky Dead. So let's hope that those guys get in here pretty quick, smart. Trigger's in. Is Trigger in? Who are we waiting on? Yeah, okay, so we're going in just under a minute. GBB hopefully will jump into the room and then we will be able to go. Let's get this one away, the last one, and we'll see how we go. Nobody in third. Surely somebody was in third. Yeah, somebody was in third. It certainly wasn't me. Whoa. all that was about back there. Here we go. Who's going to die? I can't see. killed. Murdered ourselves, committed suicide. Like going through this through the chicane of death flat, this car. Not like the Genesis. Should have start with my Genesis, I think. Different car. Bix, thank you for dropping the like, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Philip Riley, thank you for popping in. Although he's saying, well done, Jaguar. Ooh, wonder what's going on there. We shall see. Right, that is the last one for tonight, I'm afraid. Oh, I couldn't get my head in the game tonight. Really couldn't get my head in the game, I'm afraid. But there we go. I am going to be heading off now for the evening. I just want to thank everybody for racing with me this evening. But before we do that, we will do the usual. We will save the replay just in case. Not sharing them tonight, just saving them. And then Wheels Racing was your winner in the G70. See, I told you I should have gone with the G70. A 148.398. Heinsberger in Italia. 147.8. Jacoby in the TT Cup, fastest lap, a 147.0. Wow, that's fast. That's quick. Bugs in 4th, Deluxe 5th, Ponyboy 6th, Welsh Boy 7th, Trigger in 8th, Team Clio Racing in 9th, I got 10th, GBB 11th, Grenster in 12th, and then Kinky Dread in 13th, with nobody DNFing in that one. But your top 3, Wheels Racing, Heinsberger, Jacoby. So thank you, everybody. That is me done for tonight. Woo! Wow, annoying, because I was going pretty well behind Jacoby for a while there, but then it just got a little bit too much. The skill went away, and unfortunately was the story of my life tonight. Just been not good enough. Not good enough. I think my mind's been on other things at the moment, and just struggling to get in the zone and really concentrate. So tomorrow night I've really got to concentrate, and then we're doing okay in the TCSRL race on Thursday. So I'm going to try and do some practice for that one over the next couple of days, because clearly tonight has proved to me that you've got to practice. If you don't practice, you don't know your strategy, and you come really late to the track and you don't even know what car you're in trouble. Pick the right car, strategy all wrong. But there we go. Anyway, have a great morning, evening, night, day, whatever you're doing. Have a great one, and I'll be back here tomorrow at around about 8:30 for the Hulky Racing GT Championships. It is the finale. It is going to be a banger of a race. It is going to be one that you will not want to miss. Just about anything is and could happen in that race. That is going to be kicking off at 9 o'clock tomorrow. And after that, we'll just do a few lobby races. And I might just stick to some more GR stuff like we did tonight, maybe. I'm not sure. We shall see. But I'll let you know in the Discord tomorrow mid-morning. For now, take care. Have a great one. And I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.